Fuck this light, bro. Fuck them both. Dude, oh my god, dude. All right.
You're wrong.
What up?
Hi.
We're here. It's happening. What's up, everybody? Honestly, oversharing. Here we go. Today's episode is brought to you by, and Q has it in the background there, Uncle Irvin's Beef Jerky. Ton of flavors to choose from. We got flavors like Texas Heat, peppered, jalapeno honey, which has been a lot of people's favorites after they have used the discount code. We'll get to that in a minute here. Bohemian garlic, lemon pepper. They have zero sugar, which is interesting, but I'm ready. I'm ready and excited to try it. And then the mesquite flavor. I got my first box coming in and getting a shirt as well. So that is coming in. Now, if you go to their website, you can you get free shipping after $30 total in your cart, and if you use the promo code RICO, you'll get 10% off your order. What's that look for, Q?
You know what the fucking looks for, dude.
I didn't pick it, man. They just sent it to me. I don't know. So go to uncleirvins.com, type in the promo code RICO at checkout, and receive 10% off. Now, time, and here you go.
Billy's joke corner.
Billy's
everybody.
jokes without Billy. I hate jokes about German sausages. They're the worst. Next. What kind of shoes does a thief wear?
Sneakers.
Sneakers.
A thief?
A thief.
No, ninjas wear sneakers.
I guess thieves could too, because they're sneaking too.
I guess that's the great debate. There's a new type of broom out. Have you heard about it? It's sweeping the nation.
I know it.
How did the hipster burn his tongue?
Oh.
He drank his coffee before it was cool.
That's funny.
That was stupid. I didn't like that one.
You're stupid.
I guess so. I heard there was a new store called Moderation. They have everything there. You kind of have to be intelligent to understand that one.
Not acknowledging that.
Everything's good in moderation. I get it.
All right, last one here. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
What?
No idea. And that is Billy's joke corner, everybody. Are we ready?
That's a solid one.
Are we we're ready? I need verbal confirmation, not a head shake.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
You're now listening to the most mediocre podcast on the planet. Honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I'm crying. What the fuck is up, everybody? It is another episode of the most mediocre podcast on the planet, honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. Boy, do we have a great show here for you today. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, which is something that we do constantly, we have drinks that we bring every single week and give really, really amateur reviews of them. Today, we're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to have a guy who usually goes last. We're going to have him go first. Q, what'd you bring to drink today?
I'm going first?
Yeah. If you ain't
Going
first, you're
big
last.
boy.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little differently too.
Okay.
I'm gonna read my description and have you guys try and guess what it is. In
We
regards
did
to
that,
like what
we did that
kind
last
of beer.
week, and it wasn't even a beer.
This is my thing. Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. I gotta find a good description for it first. Okay, here we go. No. Fuck it, we'll do it live. This week I brought it's a sweeter, fruitier type beverage. It comes straight out of Botvia, Illinois. Shout out
Botvia?
Do what?
Botvia?
Botvia.
Like Latvia with a B.
Batavia.
Okay.
That's just fun to spell. Batavia.
All right.
B-A-T-A.
Says you. Okay.
Straight up Botvia. Like I said, it's got a little fruit taste to it. It's on the lighter side, so if you're gonna be sitting outside in the hot weather, you're gonna want to get yourself A little bit of this. Sweet Harvest is the name of the brewing company.
Okay.
And one drink, everyone knows rule.
That's applesauce.
It's applesauce there, bud.
That's
It's got a real cinnamon taste to it.
Yeah, it's
The
100%.
alcohol
It's,
percentage on that applesauce.
Made from 100% real fruit.
It's not what I asked.
So it's gotta be healthy. What was that?
So what's the alcohol percentage on that applesauce there, bud?
1 pound 8 ounces. So guys, I highly suggest it to anybody that's looking for high quality. What'd you guys call it?
Applesauce.
If you're looking for good applesauce, Sweet Harvest and Babia. Look up the brewing company. I don't know how long they gotta ferment it, but you can't even taste the alcohol in it. It's crazy. It's really sweet, kind of chunky, more chunkier than the beers I prefer. But it's very delightful on the tongue.
Q, did you forget a beer this week?
I didn't have time to get one.
So you screamed at us in the meeting about make sure we remember beer, and you didn't bring a fucking beer?
I'm pretty good at being hypocritical, guys. I'm like the best.
What a fucking idiot. God damn it. I made you go first, too. We literally just wasted.
Like I went down in my fridge and I'm like, okay, the beer I got here is it's one we already did on the show. Like I couldn't do it again. I was like, fuck,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
God damn it. I gotta try and be funny now.
Repeat beer is better than no beer.
I don't know. Last time Q repeated a beer, it was about 72 degrees. So
Well, he
Yeah.
said he looked in his fridge this time, though. So
Oh.
It was the
alright,
fucking
alright.
two fish.
two-hearted?
fish, too hard.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You didn't like that one, did you?
Nah, it sucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Not drinking that
It's-
twice. So I'm
yeah,
so
it's
I'm
rough.
gonna do a funny bit where we talk about beer, but I talk about applesauce.
It
That's what I
kind
do.
of looks like mashed up squash baby food. That's kind of what it's
It kinda
looking
does look
like.
like
It
that.
doesn't really look like applesauce.
Do you guys like? Is texture a big thing with you guys when it comes to eating food?
Absolutely.
Only with fish, so I don't really eat sushi because it's I don't know. I can't.
You don't like fish?
Absolutely everything
I love
in
fish.
my life.
It's just texture
Texture is a
sometimes.
big deal.
What was that, Matt?
With absolutely every food in my life, texture is a big deal.
Matt is a big just give me some chicken fingers, please, kind of guy.
No. If it had a heartbeat once, I will eat it.
I want everybody here, hand up.
Yeah.
You all heard it. Matt is a cannibal.
No.
That's a new
no.
joke.
Hey, you fucking
Mine is
said it, dude.
human.
Not only do you
Mine is
fuck
human.
birds, but you eat people.
Do not
Jesus
eat
Christ,
people.
Matt, you're gonna turn yourself in, buddy.
Matt's like, who needs condoms when I have intestines?
Yikes.
Disgusting.
Yikes.
Um,
What was I gonna say though?
I don't know. No,
No, Matt threw me off a little bit. All right, I'll get back to me. What'd you guys do? What'd you guys bring to drink today?
Matt, what'd you bring?
So, I brought from Toppling Goliath Brewing Company out of, I believe it's somewhere in Iowa. Its name is King Sue. Its full-bodied hazy double IPA is citra hopped with a juicy combination of mango, orange, and pineapple flavors, finishing with a grapefruit aroma and a ferocious bite. So, I know both of you would absolutely hate this beer. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, just fucking do your bit, dude. Fuck.
Both would hate this beer. It's a 7.8%. It's 100 IBU.
It's pretty presumptuous of you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I brought 60 IBU beers that you guys have bitched
I mean,
about,
you're
so-
just wait till you hear the beer that I brought. It's probably I'm gonna hate it. I brought a beer that I'm 100% not gonna like. How is it, Matt?
Not as hoppy as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be way more like earthy and grassy, but it's still very good. You get a lot of the citrus in there. Very good beer.
You wanted your beer to be grassy?
Usually when you get like a hoppy, really hoppy beer, like 100 IBU and above, a lot of people who don't appreciate IPAs will describe that as...
What beer? Hold, stop. What beer do you know that has 100 IBUs and over?
drinking one right now.
Oh, really? I didn't hear the IBUs. Honestly, I kind of cashed out the minute you started
That's why I
talking.
said you guys probably wouldn't like it because it's 100 IBU. I know of several beers that I've had that are over 100 IBU.
You know of a several beers? That's English.
Matt,
all right.
do you like grassy flavors in your beer, you said?
like, yeah, really hoppy. People describe it as grassy. Yeah.
So you like grassy? Does your diet consist of like human beings and grass? Because I'm confused at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Human beans and grass.
Are you a cow?
Yeah.
No.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
But what was the name of the beer?
Is King Sue.
Like how you spell Sue? Is like S-U-E?
Yeah,
Kingsue. The
I didn't
can
spell
is
it.
actually pretty badass.
I feel like that's
That's pretty cool.
hold on, Sue. So like the dinosaur Sue, kind of placing the wrong pronoun. I feel like Sue goes by she, her.
Well, Johnny
that's a
Cash
good
wrote a
point.
song about the boy named Sue, so I guess it could be he, him too.
I didn't meet Sue, so I wouldn't know. I guess.
That can looks like it's an energy drink. Like it belongs on Ghost.
Yeah,
Kind
it
of
does.
does.
A little
It kind of
bit.
does. But I like it. It's a cool can. It's a cool can. It got a nice T-Rex on it.
It's a cool can. It's a
That-
cool
that's
can.
kinda-
Dickhead.
That's
I'm on
kind
a
of.
really short fuse right now, so I will be very easy to piss off.
For those
Hell
of you
yeah.
who don't know, Matt decided that now is a good time to try and kick a nicotine addiction. So
Oh no.
yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
All right, on
dare
to
you on?
on to
I'm
the guy who
19
a company
hours
thought.
into this, so I'm still very touchy.
Go ahead, keep interrupting. On to
Okay.
a guy
So,
who a company thought was cool enough to make a discount code for. Sorry, I'm done.
Oh, they didn't.
They did, 100%. I literally said, honestly oversharing, posted it all in, and they asked me what my name was, and I said I go by Rico, and that's what they made it.
Oh, fuck you.
All right, so the beer I brought today is
Trash.
Old Nation
Blue.
70 plus, okay? Because I'm into seniors. I'll read the description really quick here. It is a 6.8% ABV, so it's a little strong, with 72 IBUs. I guess that's where they get the 70 plus from. We've made IPAs of all kinds in our 20 years of craft brewing, but the classic West Coast style IPA is one of our absolute favorites. To us, West Coast style IPA is about a straight down the middle Pilsner malt bill and hops, which bring lots of pine and citrus notes to create a dry, hoppy, and aromatic ale like none other. For the hops in 70 plus, we chose the classic Columbus and Simcoe hops for their pine-like contribution, along with Amarillo for citrus and floral notes, and the proprietary. This is the longest run-on sentence.
You're doing great.
Nation has really long sentences.
This is
in
a
their
awfully. This is a such a terribly worded sentence. The proprietary Idaho 7 for a new school tropical twist. What was old is new in 70 plus. Ooh, that was a good
Ooh.
one.
Technically, the beer I read
Hurt my
for was
fingernails.
2 sentences, but had 6 commas in 1 sentence. So
Ooh, actually, I really like this. The citrus kind of saves it. It is super hoppy, but they said citrus about 400 times in that one sentence. That was 17 lines long. But this beer's pretty cool. I like the can. It's just kind of like old school. Nothing too fancy about it. It's like made
Yep.
out of paper. All their beers are like this. So I actually really enjoy this fucking beer.
I think
Actually,
your beer and my beer kind of get saved by the citrus. I think I can agree there. It's really.
All right, let's move on.
Matt, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I actually think Rich would like this. I know Rich isn't an IPA fan, let alone a double IPA fan, but there's a lot of citrus in here that kicks back the hoppiness of it. I actually think this would be a beer Rich would really enjoy.
You know what IPA stands for, actually?
India Pale Ale.
I probably enjoy anal. Just the ease out of it.
All right. Q did a little bit of traveling recently and wanted to talk about it. Go ahead, Q.
Yeah, so we decided to go ahead and base the topic today's show all around travel. A few different segments we want to throw in. There's going to be, we're each going to talk about our 3 best or most favorite places we want to travel to, but we're also going to talk about tips, tricks, and unfortunate travel mishaps. Is going to be the segue for the show today. So, Matt, you want to go ahead?
No, because I don't have any extremely crazy thing, but I was gonna have like some stupid fucking shit I did, going through.
Okay, so like
TSA.
it fits. Sounds like it fits the topic. So go ahead.
All right. Well, I was just wondering if we want to go with that.
Got to tell a
question.
story sometime, Matt.
Fuck you,
You
Rick.
should tell a story about how you're going to tell a story. Go.
So, this
Jesus
happened
Christ.
2 weeks ago.
Ooh,
I had to come to
recent.
Minnesota for about a month for work,
Go
for
like
training for work,
Minnesota.
and I used to travel all the time for work. I had a routine kind of down, and there was only one situation that would throw that whole routine off going through TSA, and that happened on Monday, July 11th.
Uh-huh.
So when they have the dogs sniffing people as they walk through before you go through the scanners, they don't make you take your laptops out of your bag. They don't make you take your shoes off. They don't make you do all this stuff. So they said no laptops out of bags. I left both my laptops in my bag. I left my shoes on. I could leave my hat on. I could not leave my sunglasses on my hat. Whatever, that's fine. Everything that had to go through the X-ray machine went through the X-ray machine, as far as I could think of. So then I walked through the scanner, it was off. What the fuck? I'm like, I don't have my belt on. I don't feel anything in my pockets. What the fuck?
Did you tell him you had a Prince Albert?
No. No. So they're like, are your work boots, are they steel toe? I'm like, I believe they're carbon toe, but maybe I did get steel toe and I'm remembering wrong. Take my work boots off, put them through the scanner. Back through, still goes off again. What the fuck? All of a sudden, you do that thing where you start feeling all your pockets and shit. I realized I had my work phone and my personal phone in my pocket.
Dumbass.
Never took them out. I took my metal wallet out of my back pocket. I took my belt off. I took everything that had metal on it off me, except for my 2 cell phones, for whatever reason.
You have a metal wallet?
I do, actually. It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I bet. You're good. We don't need to see your fucking metal wallet. Jesus Christ. How do you like? That's the first thing you pull out of your pocket, right? The phone?
No, it usually is, and it's the dog. So
you had a paper ticket. You had a paper ticket.
I had my cell phone ticket.
So you put it right back in your fucking pocket? You go right from
here's
my ticket to TSA.
No, I know. I don't know why. It was the dogs being there that threw me off, because it's laptops come out of my bag, then my cell phones, wallet, belt, shoes if I'm wearing steel toes. The dogs are there. For whatever reason, it was 2 or 3 years since I traveled by plane, the fucking COVID, that I just
You usually travel by sea, not by air.
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably the dude that fucking waits, like puts their shoes on and leaves all their shit on the fucking rack of security once you're through it, and you're just taking your sweet time putting your fucking shoes on.
No. I grab those bins. I find a bench and I get going there.
Matt's the guy who like throws all his shit up there in the bins, right? And he's all pissed off because the people in front of him don't know what they're doing. And then he's always the guy who's always pissed off and he's just fucking frustrated. And then the thing goes off on him because he forgot to take his fucking phone out of his pocket, you idiot.
So normally you're pretty much right on that, except for the part where it goes off on me. Normally that's not an issue for me. I don't know why. I just didn't feel my phone's in my pocket for whatever ungodly reason. That was the only time I've been the asshole.
Yeah.
But yes, as far as everybody else, it's usually some people in their 70s or 80s freaking out because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And they're usually the people who piss me off, and then I usually get it right. But that was not the case this time. I was pissed off at the 70 and 80-year-olds, but then I fucked up as well.
You know what pisses me off in the airports?
What?
Little kids that still have joy of life in their eyes. Fuck you. Okay, I'm trying to get to my gate.
The carefree
and move
little
places.
kids.
Yeah, like carefree little shit. Do I put my shoes on here, Mom? I don't know. Everybody in front of you do it. Susie, you stupid bitch. Put your shoes up there and get through the fucking. Oh, dude, triggers me. I hate when people are joyful in their kids. Okay, so here's the thing too, is like that's the parents' fault because like how do you not like it's just your 3 kids. It's their first time ever flying. How do you not sit them down and go, okay, this is what's gonna happen tomorrow, or this is what's gonna happen today? Like my parents fucking did that. Take your shoes off, whatever they tell you to do, fucking do it. Get us through here. Because mommy needs a drink mommy needs a margarita before she hits the plane. I agree. I agree. I think it's the parents' fault because they still let their kids have joy in their eyes. They need to diminish that shit ASAP. If they're still happy by 3 or 4, you didn't do your fucking job.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree with you, Q. You need to diminish that hope. But
yes.
Up until like 6 or 7,
children.
You
Fuck 'em.
can tell the kids that the night before. That doesn't mean they're gonna fucking remember it though.
Yeah, but then you have
to
be in their ass.
You're gonna have to take your tablet out of your little backpack. You're gonna have to take your headphones out and all that. Doesn't mean they're gonna fucking remember it.
Then you practice it the night before. My dad literally had us practice going through TSA. Dude, my dad literally would have us, like, as little kids, would have us practice going through TSA. Thanks, 9/11.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Yeah, fucking asshole. Way to go, dum dum. Really proud of you, Matt. Q, do you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
Is that like top 3 big things that 9/11 did for our country? Like one of the negative things? Fucking yeah, a lot of bad stuff. TSA, fucking the worst.
Yeah, honestly, it is the worst. And I have 2 stories. You guys, I literally told one on the show right after it happened, and we're gonna tell it again because it was unreal, unreal.
So part of it is hold on. So part of it is
okay. I'll hold on.
They can't employ people because of this fucking employee shortage thing going on, right?
Yeah.
There's no less TSA than there was before.
Yeah, that's the surprising
People are
part.
fucking lying to us. It's so fucking incredible. Like, bro, employing the same amount of fucking people at TSA that they were 3 years ago pre-pandemic. Like, more people traveling right now. Hire more fucking people. Have more than 2 people at the fucking counter scanning tickets and licenses and fucking boarding passes and passports and whatever than the 2 people that have always been there.
You almost got real QAnon there. I was really afraid of where you were going.
I'm gonna tell you
It pisses me. That's one thing that pissed me off at the airport more than anything, both here in Minneapolis and in Detroit.
Matt, let me tell you something, okay? This is the land of the free, okay? This is America. We don't do shit that makes sense here, okay? The faster you figure that shit out, the more happy you'll be in your life. I guarantee.
If that ain't
Look,
the most true
Matt,
thing.
Look, hey, listen, little fucker, right here. Me and you, right here. Eye contact, right here. Makes sense we don't do it. End of story. Thank you.
There are more fucking people, you pieces of shit.
All right, Q, you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
I'll let you go next, 'cause I'm gonna end cap it with my last trip.
Hold on, this light just, cause I got, these lights just changed on me. Cause I got 2 that
Okay.
I want. One I kind of want to touch on quick. You know what? The one already happened on the show, but for YouTube purposes, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it right after this one. So, we were on our way to Arizona. Went to Arizona without a hitch. Had a fucking great time with the family. Went hiking up Camelback Mountain, for anybody who's ever done that. Awesome experience. My brother almost fell down the mountain, which is a really funny story. We'll have to have him tell on the show once. While me and my other brother laughed the entire time. Yeah, who wears roaches while hiking? Anyways, on the way back, really tired, really hungover. We get all the way through the airport, about to go through TSA, take everything out of my pocket, take my shoes off, take my belt off, take my pants off, whip my dick out on the, just kidding. Yeah, go through TSA like I normally go through it. Doesn't go off after, hands up,
No cell phones
nothing,
in your pockets.
yeah, nothing goes off. I grab my bag, grab all my shit, start to walk away. I get like 3 steps away, and this guy goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, go grab him." And I was like, oh, I think that's me, because it was like not busy at the airport for some reason. And I turned around and I was like, me? And he was like, yeah, you.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I start walking over there, and he goes, "We're going to have some fun now." That's not a sentence you want to hear at the airport.
That's harassment.
He goes, "I want your arms out to the side, parallel to the ground, spread them." I was like, "Spread what? My cheeks?" He goes, "This isn't funny." I go, that's for you to say. I think this is hilarious.
That's all in the eyes of the beholder, but go on.
So he starts up top, he starts patting down. He touched my face a lot, which was weird. It was pre-COVID, so I guess that makes sense. No, it doesn't. But he starts.
But they still know where the area they need to search is, so they shouldn't need to pat down your face like that.
Listen, man, I also agree, but this guy was a little on the other side of the fence, you know what I mean? So he gets down to my pockets, squeezes both of them, and then continues to go down my leg and then back up the inside of my legs, right? He goes, "What's in your pocket?" And I was like, "That's an x-ray machine. Could we not just like cut some corners here and like been like, hey, what's in your pocket, bro?" I take out a tube of chapstick.
Oh no.
Like not a tube, it was the Blistex like white in the white thing where it's like more of like a cream.
Is it more than 3.5 ounces?
Doesn't matter, it was in my pocket. So now he's like, so now they're asking me questions. "Why didn't you put that in the bucket?" "Honestly, sir, I'm real hungover, didn't feel it." "Why can't you feel it?" "Because I'm real hungover." "Why are you hungover? Are you 6 years old?" Like, are we going to keep asking questions to the answers that I'm giving you no matter what the answers are? And I was like, I'm hungover because I'm a piece of shit and I have an alcohol problem. And he was like, oh, wow, that got real serious. I go, you ask really stupid questions. And he grabs it and he throws it away. Throws my tube of chapstick away. At least give me a chance to lose it. You know what I mean? It's a tube of chapstick.
Now Rich has got to go spend $20 for a tube of chapstick at some airport.
My lips weren't that dry. I'd be all right. I don't suck enough dick. You know what I mean?
Are you guys slave to the industry that is chapstickery?
I am kind of with you on how chapstick. You only need chapstick when you use chapstick. I'm with you on that. I only use it because in the winter my skin actually does get so dry that I use it once a day, like in the morning, just like as if I'm washing my face and put moisturizer on once a day in the morning, and then I don't put it on for the rest of the day. But that is conspiracy. I'm still talking, so you can shut the fuck up. I agree with you there on the conspiracy that the only reason that people need chapstick is because they use it.
Fucking slaves to it, dude. Check. You see these plum lips? You see these?
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me you've never used. Really?
I don't use chapstick.
There's no way.
I don't use it.
There's no way.
I bleed like a man.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're just dumb.
No, I don't use chapstick. I swear to God, I don't. I haven't touched it in years. Matt, the pale guy with the hand up.
Thank you. This could be a good conspiracy theory week. So chapstick is actually known to dry your fucking lips out. The chapstick brand. Fucking people who use that shit are stupid as fuck because it's doing the opposite of what you want it to do. I don't use shit. I'm fine. I never have dry lips. I never have dry skin. Nothing. I'm my skin.
Look at these bad boys right here.
Matt, it's different when your face is a target. You know what I mean? Is a landing zone.
That's fair. I don't experience that enough. That's fair.
No, I think my whole thing went right over your head. Just like most guys' things go right over your head. You get it?
Oh, it depends on which way you're thinking.
Matt's like, don't put it in my belly button. Just get it on my face. That's why I was saying
you. See, you're going a different way with it.
Always. I mean, I wasn't going a different way. I was going the way, and you went a different way. I started it.
I did because there's a different way that.
All right. So real quick, the second story. A couple was a year ago. About a year ago. Just a little longer than that. Whatever. I went to Dallas. I couldn't be on the podcast because I was doing something for work that I didn't want to do, but they were asking me to. So I was going to Dallas. I get through TSA, and for some reason, they had me pass through the x-ray machine a couple times, and I couldn't figure out why. They weren't telling me anything, and then they were like, sir, can you come this way? They brought me into a room and then shut the door, which at an airport is something that you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. They asked me. They didn't ask me anything. They directed me that about what was about to happen. They said that they were going to have to do a strip search, and decided to go through all the steps and what happens in a strip search. So I decided to pump it up because of who I am as a person, and began to cry, fake cry. As I took off my shirt, I was like, and as I took my pants off, I was like, you're still going to pay me $200, right? And they're like, sir, this isn't a laughing matter. And I was like, for you, it's not a laughing matter. I then pulled down my underwear and was a strip search. I bent over. They asked me to spread my cheeks and looked straight into my butthole.
Was it clean?
You don't remember that? That was the Rugrats conspiracy episode.
How deep into your acid
they didn't actually put anything in. They just asked me to cough. Asked me to prolapse my own asshole. So I pink socked it for a minute and then went and it sucked right back up.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, that was probably the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. Go ahead, Q.
Is there a security cam in that room?
Not legally, there's not supposed to be. But
I want to see footage of that.
Cool.
I don't know that I want to see that video.
All right, Q, what do you got?
So those of you that know, probably majority of you do. If not, I was MIA last week due to family trip. Went to surprise my brother up in Alaska. Which, believe it or not, it's not a jump, hop, and a skip. It's a jump, hop, and a skip, and a fucking leap.
Yeah.
And as Rich said, your 3 ugly ass nephews, which you only have 2.
Yeah, I have one's a niece, you dickhead.
Well, might tell you
Stop.
something.
Shut your fucking mouth. So, for those of you that don't know, I went with my brother, sister-in-law, and their 2 kids, and my mother. Their 2 kids are of the best traveling age of, let's see, 13 months and 3 years old. So, what had happened was, everything was kind of fine on the way there. They were fine on the airplanes. The flights we had to take, we had to go Kansas City, Seattle, Seattle to Juneau. Long flights, especially the Kansas City, Seattle. They were fine on the airplanes. They were fine. But, holy shit. I've never been around more birth control in my life than I was that entire week with those
Say that
fucking
word again.
children.
The one that starts with a B.
Birth. I
Thank you.
fucking
Okay.
watched it. Yeah, thank
Just
you.
making sure.
They like 3-year-olds. I don't know if it's just my nephew, but 3-year-olds are little shits. Just fucking the worst humans on the planet. Don't even like associate with one. Like if you see one, just turn around and head the other way. Like if your kid's 2, give them away for a year and get them back at 4, because 3 is not it for you. So what happened? What happened? The big travel thing is this kid, when it comes to food, is picky as a motherfucker. Like he eats oatmeal and Smarties. That was like his diet for the whole week.
Wait, what?
Oatmeal and Smarties is what this kid ate for like 6 days straight.
So he's not even picky in the fun way. He's picky in
No.
the like, give me the least amount of flavor possible.
just like
with Smarties.
cries all the time.
It's just
Like
sugar.
it was bad. But the travel story on the way back that was really shitty was this is what happened. So in order to get back from Skagway, Alaska to Kansas City, you have to start on a seaplanes flight. And what this is, it's a little like it fits 8 people, little small airplane. You have to fly 45 minutes from Skagway to Juneau. So we're supposed to be on the 8 o'clock out Friday. Due to weather, it was canceled till 6 o'clock the next day. Reminder, our flight from Juneau to Seattle takes off at 8:30 a.m. So we try to get on the 6 a.m. flight the next morning. We do, thankfully, and it's only a 45-minute flight. We'll get there, no problem. There's 2 planes at 6 o'clock. The first, for whatever reason, I don't know how they chose who got to go, but 8 people went on the first 6 o'clock flight. Wasn't me and my mom. It was other people, and then there was 4 of us left over. The other 6 o'clock flight didn't get there until 6:45. Getting down to crunch time now. 6:45. That's the time we're supposed to take off. So by the time we get there, it's gonna be like 7:30. We're supposed to board at 8. It's cutting it close. We don't end up taking off until 7:10. We get a third of the way there. The guy, the pilot does a circle. He starts to turn and starts to go back the way we came. I'm like, oh, that's never happened before. We had to go back and land from where we took off from, because the weather where we were going was too cloudy and too bad of weather for us to land at. So we got a third of the way, did a circle, and had to fucking re-land exactly where we took off from, and then we had to deplane.
You know what that means? Pilot was not VFR rated, meaning he could not fly by instrument only. Your pilot was a bitch.
Oh, well, no, the ATC called him and told him to turn around.
Because he wasn't rated to fly in that weather.
Do you know what kind of airplane this is?
Matt's literally putting his dick on your forehead right now with his knowledge.
Like-
I know what you're talking about. Dude, I went to school to work on airplanes. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
he
like,
did. He actually
wasn't
did.
al-
Like, can confirm. Matt
He
is a
wasn't
G
allowed-
when it comes to
Graduated like top
airplanes.
of my class.
He
Like,
wasn't allowed to land. He had to turn around.
Exactly.
Is this story about you? I didn't know.
I'm just saying that's why your pilot was a bitch and you had to turn around.
Well, I mean, he wasn't a bitch. It was a commercial call. It wasn't his call. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
he was a bitch. He wasn't licensed enough. He was a bitch. Fly commercially if you can't land in all conditions.
Hey, Matt, you want to call Fred up and tell him that to his face?
Yeah.
He'll tell his
He won't.
children first. Hey,
Pussy.
guess what? Your dad's a fucking bitch.
Anyways, so we finally land. We finally retake off and land. We don't get there until 8:45. Our connecting flight is supposed to leave at 8:30. We get there, we found out that plane got delayed too. Hey, is this fucking story boring you?
Me?
You know, I'm
Get up
going
and
to
leave? Am I boring you?
I'll be right back. I'm going to get more alcohol.
Are you? Oh wait.
Proceed.
No wait.
Dude, is this guy serious right now? How did he not just have the beer next to him?
Did he drink 100 IBU beer already?
Dude. So you remember how he had those R&D beers?
Mhm.
He drank them all.
Both
Are you
fucking
okay?
So we're supposed to like have these beers on the show, and he drank them all. And didn't
Yeah, I
create.
just
Hold
left them
on,
in
I'm
the
not
fridge so they
done.
would stay cold.
And he didn't create a video where he's like, all right, you ever seen those like, hey, this is the Curl Bar. I'm gonna drink 12 beers and see how I do. He wasn't like, all right, hi, my name's Matt Hack with Honestly Oversharing. Here are 3 beers that a brewery gave me that they have never put out into circulation. I'm gonna drink all 3 of them all at once and see how I fare. You know how awesome of content that would have been, Q?
Great content.
Really good content.
Really good content.
Guess who didn't
Rest
even
in
think
peace.
about
Guys,
something like that?
Question here.
No, hold on. You're
What's the real one thing I'm really
kick
fucking
him.
bad
Kick
at?
him. Let's kick him.
Social media
Kick 'em.
content.
All right,
so
kick.
when I have these fucking opportunities, I need you two assholes to fucking put your hands up and help me out with them.
Matt,
Man, I didn't know you were
I
drinking the
respectfully
beer, bro. How was I supposed to know you were about to drink every single one of the fucking beers?
Matt, we don't have a fucking live cam on you 24/7 telling you, hey, stop! Record that shit. You just gotta fucking.
Hold on.
No,
But
you
for the
hold
beer
on.
thing. The beer thing.
What am I
let
holding? You keep saying
everybody
hold
know
on. What the
Sunday.
fuck am I
let you
holding
all
on
know
to?
Sunday. I let you all know Sunday that this had happened. And neither one of you guys know I drink 4 to 6 beers an episode. You both could have said, hey, before you do this, make a fucking video.
Matt, what? Are you fucking 5? Do I need to hold your hand? Like, dude, we've been
You're not
doing
a
this
social
podcast for
media
over
guy,
2
you
years.
fucking dick.
2 years.
You're not a, no, hold,
No, don't know me. Don't know me.
You hold on, okay? You wanna know why we didn't bring anything up Sunday? Because we knew on Wednesday there'd be a fucking camera and mic involved and we could bring it up then for content.
Oh, speaking of content that we can bring up, we pop in this and Q shows up late like fucking normal. I'm sorry, Q, I had to a little bit.
Come on,
Just
man.
a little shade, my bad, bro. All right, let's go back to ganging up on him. All right, so we fucking entered Discord and this motherfucker, I could not for the life of me find that chord. You remember the chord? You remember the fucking freak out? Post-production, freak out. Accident? Who the fuck has accidents? I shit my pants today. That's an accident. Taking a goddamn chord that's not even yours? That's an on purpose.
No, that was not on purpose.
That's
on
purpose.
And back. All right, so
I told you where it was.
shut the fuck up, Matt. It's not your turn to fucking talk. Go sit in the goddamn corner. Go grab some alcohol or something. Take the headphones off.
I already have it. I already have it.
He goes, so I can't find this fucking chord, so I have to use the piece of shit one, right? The one that fucking caused the show to end early, right? And caused me to literally, like, everybody thought, that's just Rich being funny. No, I was dead ass serious. I was so mad. And so we get in Discord. I pop in, have it on, and Matt, I got everything going. I was like, can you hear me? He was like, yeah. Did you find that chord? Q, he moved it and didn't decide to say anything until he sees me scattering around. I set everything up, right? Got the lights on, got them on. I sit down, and he can tell. I think he could tell I'm a little flustered.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Did you find that chord?" And I go, "Are you fucking serious?" He was here this weekend. He was here Saturday and Sunday.
I was home for 2 fucking days and
Stop! Hold on! I'm not done. I'm not. Kick Matt. Kick Matt. Kick Matt. Blah 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 blah. So, I'm searching around this entire house. I fucking texted Billy. I was like, "You touch that chord?" He's like, "It's my chord, but ask the on purpose guy." And I was like, fuck. Like, how could he have? Like, he was home, and he was like, "Yeah, he was home Saturday and Sunday. Home for 2 days. Chord moved from Sunday until today. He did not decide to say, 'Hey, I moved the chord.'"
Yikes.
He waited until 5 minutes before the show started to be like, "Hey, did you find the chord?" I knew to look for it. I knew to look for it. Like, what?
Okay.
What? He didn't. You know what would have been hilarious if he left a note that said, "Where's Waldo? Waldo's the chord. Go fucking find it, pussy." That would have been hilarious. But instead, he waited. No. He was like, "You find it?"
Yeah. Was the chord where you left the chord?
No.
Okay. You honestly think I would have taken it with me to Minnesota
100%.
twice in a row?
Yes. You left 2 phones in your pocket and tried to go through TSA, you fucking idiot. You could feel, okay, 1 phone, get away with it. 2 phones? 2 phones. You couldn't feel 2 phones in your pocket?
I got 2 phones.
We're in the same pocket, so it's still 1 phone per pocket.
Doesn't matter. You don't ever have a phone in your left pocket.
What's your
I
brain
always
like?
do. I always have 2 phones in my pocket. That's how they both escape me. Because I've, for 10 years, had 2 phones on me at all fucking times.
I got 2.
I just like, here, Matt, Q, whose side are you on in this cord situation here for today?
Oh, man.
I live in the fucking apartment, which you don't live there. Yes, Billy, it's technically Billy's cord. He doesn't have anything that uses fucking USB-C other than other than 1 Bluetooth speaker. So it's never being used. So when I see it out in the open, I take it and I use it for my shit. Because he's an iPhone fruit fuck.
Matt,
who that's all he uses.
which is
So I
totally
don't give a
fine.
fuck.
Which is totally fine, but if you move it, and the guy who doesn't live here and isn't like, first of all, the cord's behind the fucking couch. Q, go ahead. I need to know what you're about to say.
Not behind the fucking couch, but it's
First off,
It is.
ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's thievery, aka stealing. Arrest his bitch ass.
Yeah.
Just because somebody else is not using something doesn't mean you get to use it.
You and
take it.
Aaron Rodgers deserve to be in jail.
And the apartment is half
Whoa,
mine.
hey, what?
Can use whatever the fuck I want. I come home from work and he's using my dishes.
I don't know if
Fuck
that's
him.
true.
Under Q's laws, he would be arrested.
Using
Me and
your
him
dishes.
are just as guilty with each other.
Using your dishes.
Okay.
You said, and I quote, "I'd take his things and use them for my stuff." Correct?
Only thing he owns that I can use for myself is that charger.
Did you or did you not say what I just said?
Only thing of his I can use.
Did you or did you not say what I just said? It's a yes or no question, no other words, please.
No.
Liar. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Get him out.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Matt, it's I don't give a fuck if you use the like that. My argument isn't that you use the cord. I don't give a fuck if you use Billy's dick to jack off. Like I don't give a fuck.
That
really
never happened.
I don't care.
What?
I don't care if you fucking I don't care if you threw a hammer through the fucking TV. I don't give a fuck. You're right. It's not my fucking apartment. The issue I have is that you moved it and knew you moved it and knew it wasn't in the place that I left it, but you waited for today. You allowed me to have a whole ass mental breakdown for 5 minutes before the show when we had a meeting, I don't know, Monday, when you could have been like, hey, Rich, before we head out, I moved that cord, so make sure you grab it from the side of the couch. Which,
I'm sorry,
from when
I'm
you,
sorry.
hold on, blap, 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 there's no period yet. It was just a comma. The cord is technically behind the couch because when you walk in, the side of the couch is at the back wall, so it's behind the couch. Why would the fuck? Why the?
It's on the side.
Yeah, tucked into the back. Why would I fucking see that? Why would I know to look for that there? Why would I know?
That's where I always fucking plug it in. That's where I always charge the fucking camera from. If you would fucking
No, it's
pay
not.
attention when you come in.
No,
and
it's
I
not.
have the
No,
whole
it's not.
fucking
You don't
set
plug the
up.
camera in from there, bro. You said, is it by
yes,
the
it
lamp?
is.
No, it's not.
Bullshit.
No, it's
Always
not.
plugged in from right there.
Dude,
It's so
fuck you.
bullshit.
Fuck you. Because if you plugged it, fuck you. If you plugged the camera in from the fucking lamp, you would see it on Billy's lap, you dumb fuck. That's how geometry
fucking
works.
But you fucking wouldn't.
It would have to go across Billy's lap
I've
to...
done it before.
Bro,
I've done
no,
it before.
no.
Facts,
That fucking cord
facts,
gets
100%.
plugged in on the other side of the blinds by the TV.
100% facts.
No, it's not.
It is.
Dude, the cord gets plugged in on the left side of the blinds every single
Not
time.
always. Not always.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You're wrong. It
Fuck
doesn't.
this light, bro. Fuck them both. Dude, oh my god, dude. All right.
You're wrong. You're
D-
wrong.
D-
It's
DJ
not always there.
D
It's
D
the majority of the
DJ
time it's
spin
from-
that shit.
Majority of the time, it's from where you are. From